Σεγνωρίζω από την κόψη του σπαθιού τη δρόμερη. That's the Greek national anthem, if you guys didn't know that. Hey everybody, this is my video essay. And you probably couldn't already tell, it might have something to do with Greece, which I think we're probably all pretty aware now is a big part of my identity. It's a big part of what makes Nico, Nico. October, for us Greeks, is a very big month culturally. Some big happened in October in our history that we love to celebrate even to this day. And that day is OXI Day, which directly translates to no day. So you guys are probably wondering, what's the significance here? Why do you guys celebrate no day? This makes no sense. It's gonna make sense in a second. As you probably already know, the Greek culture is broad. It's really broad. As one of the oldest civilizations in the world, there's a lot that's happened to allow the Greeks to celebrate the way that Greeks celebrate. One of those big celebrations that we have in our year happened in 1940, October 28th, otherwise known as OXI Day. Now let me give you a quick history lesson so this all makes sense. 1940, a representative of the Italian army, then ran by Benito Mussolini, who was a direct right-hand man to Adolf Hitler, marched into northern Greece and delivered a message that says, you guys either surrender or you fight. Now, I don't know how many Greeks you guys have met in your lifetime, but we don't give up on anything. I don't know if you guys have gotten into an argument with a Greek, but chances are you're losing that argument, whether you're right or wrong. Our prime minister at the time, Ioannis Metaxas, gave that representative a simple one-word answer that directly changed the course of World War II. He said, no, you're not coming into our country. You're not gonna invade us. And if you are gonna invade us, you're gonna have to fight your asses off to do so. That's all the message that the Italians needed to directly be like, all right, well, I guess we gotta fight you guys. So they came in from the north. And that was a big mistake because the north of Greece is full of mountains. So they weren't prepared for those mountains, but obviously us Greeks were. So we fought them. We fought them hard. And they ended up retreating because they didn't know how to handle it. They went back to Hitler and he had to come up with a completely new plan to try to figure out a way around or through Greece. But we don't fight the fact that they retreated. We celebrate the defiance. We celebrate the fact that this little Mediterranean country that you see all those pictures of with the white churches and the blue roofs and the really nice beaches said no to this massive Axis force. Probably should have won. But they didn't, and they weren't going to. Not that day. That day we said no. You're not taking our nation. You're not taking our pride, our love. If you want to take it, you're gonna have to fight for it. And fight they did. We celebrate that day heavily, even to this day, for as long as I can remember. So on October 28th, or in Toronto, the Sunday closest to October 28th, which this year was the 29th, the Danforth gets shut down. I don't know if anybody was on the Danforth on the 29th of October, but you probably saw a lot of people waving around Greek flags and yelling Zito, which means long live, and hearing like just music blaring everywhere, people marching down the streets as this massive celebration for OXI Day. I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. When I was like 4 years old, my parents would dress me up in traditional Greek attire and I would march the streets with my little flag, waving it around, yelling Zito. And as I got older, I would do it with my Greek school with the big flags, and we'd march in like single file lines kind of thing, like soldiers marching after a victory. This is a massive day for us in our culture. It just showcases the pride that Greeks still have within them. They're willing to line these streets in whatever weather to celebrate our independence, our fight, our drive, our pride, which we hold so close and dear to our hearts. That's OXI Day for you guys. Winston Churchill said it best after hearing about the Greeks' triumphant victory against the Italians. He said, quoted, "Hence, we will not say that Greeks fight like heroes, but that heroes fight like Greeks." And I've never heard something that embodies the Greek culture and the Greek pride so much as that quote. So I hope you guys enjoy. All the little kids waving their flags around, all the old people lining the streets, all the young people lining the streets. It's a great day. Zito η Ελλάς, zito η Ελλάδα, zito η πατρίδα μας. Enjoy, guys.
1, 2, 3.
What's today?
The 28th of October is when the Greeks got their independence from Italy and Germany. Yeah. Freedom!
Τι θες, παιδί μου?
So he's going down.